Hi Capricorn, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. Okay, so Capricorn, we will be doing a reading for you as to what you need to know right now for the 12th, and this card wants to come up. We'll just put this card right here, if it's still in view, hopefully. For the 12th of March to the 22nd of March 2023. And we'll be doing a kind of Celtic cross type, what do you call it, card layout type thing here, with a little bit of my own personal tweaks. And we'll look into what you need to know right now, Capricorn. So Capricorn, just to let you know, let me just put this card here like this because I need some space. So Capricorn, what you need to know right now, that's what the reading is for. Now, Capricorn, I need to also let you know, please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and to further support the channel. And the best way that you could support the channel is by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And oh yeah, that is the best way to support the channel, because in my region of the world where I live, YouTube is not monetized. So yeah, that would be the best way to support the channel. And of course, I am also offering personal readings at this time, Capricorn, and the information for that is also in the description box below. Okay, so let's get to it. Do I have everything laid out how I want it? Okay, great. So first off, Capricorn, let's see where you're coming from, what you're coming through, or what you're starting to wrap up, as it were. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles. So Capricorn, it seems like you are currently in the middle of, some of you are in the middle, some of you are about to finish up, organizing your resources, organizing your finances for the venture or the road ahead, as it were. Some of you are also contemplating requests that were asked of you by family members, some of you close friends, some of you co-workers, as it were. And I'm also sensing certain requests regarding business. I sense that some of you are kind of adjusting or considering adjustments according to what you do for work, for various clients or your responsibilities in work. And you're doing this more so because you're planning an advancement for yourself with the Six of Pentacles. You're planning to elevate yourself, and you want to make sure that you have certain dynamics in place in order to assist in that elevation. I also sense some of you are trying to also further save in your life at this time. And also a very small few of you are literally about to embark on certain investments. But overall, this is what you're like currently finishing up, wrapping up, as it were, to take the next steps forward, Capricorn. This is what you're currently about. Some of you are about to end the planning phase of this, and you're about to move forward in your decision. And that's really cool, because I'm also sensing some of you have also gotten an elevation or an increase recently in your finances, in your resources, and in some of you in your connections, and some of you, of course, all of the above. So it's very cool. I sense a positive flow happening for the majority of the Capricorns. I sense some of you whereby it's still positive, but there's certain stressors you're working through. So Capricorn, let's see what is your foundation right now. What is the current standing? What are you standing on right now? Yeah, look at that. Again, with the work. You're standing on the Eight of Pentacles. That's the energy of the foundation that you'll be going through right now, between the 12th and the 22nd of March. It is a very strong work ethic, a very strong push to succeed and finish up, and to put towards quality rather than quantity, and also to reassess some things that you have done to make sure that it is up to standard or up to par. I sense a lot of you are working a bit more later than usual, because of because of, well, technically the goals or the responsibilities placed before you. Some deadlines for some of you have been pushed up. And some of you are just working extra because you want to, like I said, with the of Pentacles, you're pushing towards an elevation in your life. And right now you are more so, I wouldn't say feverishly, but more so in the dedicated work zone right now. You're moving with that vibe, that energy flow of just work, concentration, work, concentration, get it done, get it done, get it better, get it better. That's what you're in right now. So that's the foundation of energy that you're going through. And I'm sensing a lot of you are also, because you are concentrating your efforts and your time in this way, you are getting spurts of magical inspiration, as it were. Like some things you haven't noticed, you're starting to notice it, and you're starting to see how you can capitalize on that. That could be with a particular project. It could be with a product. It could be with a service, whatever the case may be for you. You're noticing certain things that need to be updated and certain things that can be elevated. So you're in the energy of a very productive time right now, Capricorn. And let's see what I'd call this card up here, more so of the higher frequency or the vibes that's happening around you. So if you're standing on this energy, which is the Eight of Pentacles, it's like this is what your concentration is on. Then a bit of the energy that's flowing that you're flowing through would be, yeah, look, the Emperor makes perfect sense. This is literally, again, we are dealing with a lot of your physical elements in your world. Physical, six of Pentacles, physical, Eight of Pentacles, getting things done. So right now you're operating in the flow of the Emperor. Okay, Capricorn, this is someone who is getting the systems in place in their life, making sure adjustments that need to be adjusted are in place, whereby a lot of you are doing it yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, some of you have also been investing, as in delegating reasonably with the Six of Pentacles, whereby like you're delegating or outsourcing certain understandings to get done, but it's like you're in that zone of the Emperor, doing what you need to do and delegating accordingly, making sure the finances and the resources are going towards what it needs to in order to build your universe, in order to build your kingdom. The physical attributes of your world getting in a place of order, not even a sense of order, in order. Okay, because like I said, you're building yourself to a higher esteem. This is the energy flow that you're operating in. Remember, I told you you're looking towards elevation right here, and that is the energy flow, the Emperor. You're looking to move your life and who you are in the Emperor dynamic. Okay, whereby you have the freedom to move and be and travel and do whatever you want, and you don't have to ask anybody to do it. You can just do it, and you have the means to do it. So that is the energy that you're flowing in right now, at least between the 11th, the 12th. Oh, some of you have already started since the 11th, and some of you a little bit before. But this is the main flow for the 12th to the 22nd. Some of you, it goes even into the 23rd. Okay, so I think it's a very strong energy to have, very powerful energy to have. And I really do encourage you to continue your focus, Capricorn, because you're only going to build you further to success in that. It's going to build and withstand the test of time. That's what I'm getting. So Capricorn, let's take a look at what may be concerning you during this time, this flow. What should you be aware of to avoid or whatever have you? Look at that, the 10 of Pentacles. So normally, the 10 of Pentacles is a very positive card, but because it was in this way, I'm sensing, because it was sideways in your concerned area, I'm sensing that a couple of things you need to be wary of. One is overspending. Okay, so in your planning and delegation, and I'm glad that a lot of you have been doing the Six of Pentacles, whereby you are weighing the pros and cons towards where your pentacles go, or where your time goes, or where your resources go, or even I sense for some of you, like I said, some people are asking you some questions, some help or whatever. But even managing where your time goes, where your how how would I put this? Your promises go. You don't want to stretch yourself too thin. You could only have so much focus on one project at a time. Okay, so some of you are definitely doing that, and some of you, whereby you don't want to delegate because you know that certain things are best suited for you to have a hands-on approach because only you have that quality discerning eye how you want it. And some of you are just realizing, you know what, I don't need to pay someone else to do this, or I don't need to like outsource this or whatever. I can do that myself and save some money. Okay, so that's what's happening right here with the 10 of Pentacles as it came in sideways. You need to continue to manage your resources, your time, your pentacles wisely. Do not overspend where you don't need to. Some of you, I'm also sensing you need to speak up. I'm really sensing that strongly for some of you. Some of you need to speak up because someone could quote you on a price, and because of your standing, they may be overcharging you. Okay, and perhaps you don't necessarily, they may not necessarily be doing that, how would I put this, maliciously. They may not be trying to take advantage of you, but there could be discounts. Okay, and those discounts, if you don't ask, sometimes people don't remember to offer or to remember to remind you. I remember in a personal project that I'm currently working on, whereby I'm paying for a particular service, right? And they gave me the cost, right? Now I could have just said initially, okay, well that's the cost, and okay, but then I'll pay it. No, but instead I let them know, okay, so this is my situation. I'm trying to move forward in economizing certain things in my life right now, and I'd rather not overspend where I don't need to. Is there any adjustment that could be made to compensate in the price? And then they came back to me and they said yes, and I got to save somewhere between $70 and $100. Okay, so Capricorn, you may not know where you can save unless you don't speak up and ask. Okay, because Spirit is saying, as you build your pentacles, as you build your worth, as you build your time, that extra money is good towards future investments, towards possible emergencies. You understand? Towards even possible luxuries, just to treat yourself. It's like you have a budget and it's like, oh, you got all this done with a great quality and you have this excess over. Oh, you could like save a little bit of that and then treat yourself to some ice cream or something. You know what I mean? Spirit is saying, be wise with your resources, your time, okay, your practicality, where you can do certain things yourself. Step out and do it, because you'll only gain more worth in yourself as an individual, being capable of doing something, another skill under your belt. Okay, again, it has to match with quality and substance. If you know that you cannot do something, then by all means outsource it. Pay for the service, whatever it is. But if you know that you can do something and you just may be a bit lackadaisical, you need to arrest that mindset in you and say, you will not be lackadaisical. You will be productive. You will put in the work to gain the return that you expect. Okay? So, that was a lot in that one. Okay, so, okay. Spirit said take the bonus card and add to the concern card, but place it heads up like this. So this seems to be some type of, how would I put this? Further information regarding the concern card. Yeah, look at that. It was a positive outcome with that one. Okay, so if you take this advice, Capricorn, look, the Ace of Cups. What did I say? You will be so happy that you did. Who's not happy, saving some extra time, money, resources where they can put towards future dynamics, okay? You're going to be so fulfilled with your capability and your wise course of action. It's really going to fill you up in order to further your processes in your passions, in your play, in loving on others who will also come your way. Okay, that almost sounded like it rhymed, but trust me, I didn't mean it to rhyme. It just rhymed. Okay, the Ace of Cups is saying that the universe is definitely going to further empower you with levels of passion and discernment within your emotions, especially towards making the best choices when it comes to the practical aspects of money spending, okay, or time or resources, okay? And it's further going to guide you when you start like saving those particular pentacles, especially. It's further going to guide you in how to transmute those extra funds into something that's very like fulfilling for yourself. I don't know what it is. It's almost like a surprise, but there's a prize that the universe is setting up for your good work done, your diligence done, your discernment done. Okay, so expect that. That is so cool. I'm gonna put this down here a little bit like this. Okay, so Capricorn, let's see what is happening in your subconscious at this time. Not your subconscious. This will be your subconscious card. This will be your conscious, but it's like, your inner world that other people don't see right now, Capricorn. What's happening in your inner world between the 12th and the 22nd? And before I flip this over, I'm going to just drink a little bit of water. I know the suspense is killing me. Okay, let's see what's happening inside you that no one else sees, but you know what's happening. Oh, Capricorn, look at that. Patience, temperance. Little, you know what? That didn't even need to be said. Clearly, all this takes work. You're doing diligence. And you're also recognizing that, okay, certain things are not going to happen overnight. Okay? Step by step, it's a transmuting process. What did I just say? Transmuting process. Okay? Temperance is saying continue the vigilance. Okay, that is what you see in you. That is what you have come to the realization in. You yourself internally have realized that X, Y, B, C, W, Q, all that kind of stuff. Those processes take time, and you are arresting your anxiousness or your nervousness or your wanting to get things moving. You're arresting those emotions in you so it doesn't trip you up, so it doesn't cause you to do something haphazardly, so that you can put in the quality mindset, okay? You recognize inside yourself, Capricorn, that you really want things to move forward fast and hurry. You can't wait. You're looking forward to it. Yes, that's all well and good. Things are moving positively in your life. Certain things are building up in your life. You're seeing certain signs and wonders that are really acknowledging and vindicating you. Yes, but you're also calming yourself. This shows like a balanced mindset that's happening in you. You're also calming yourself. Okay, and you're speaking to yourself internally and saying that, yes, these things will happen. I see them happening. I'm being diligent, and I will continue the course. I will not overstep. I will not rush the process. That's what you've been telling yourself. That's what you've been encouraging yourself. That's a wonderful thing, and I think it's a great mindset to have. And it's also showing that, this is your internal world, conscious internal world with the temperance. So a lot of people may not even see that. With you, Capricorn, they may see a certain demeanor of strength and poise, but they don't realize that internally you are fighting anxiousness. You are fighting a rushing nature, okay? Because you have a more mature mindset to understand that things take time. Let's see what your subconscious is saying. Your subconscious could say anything. It could be something that you're not aware of, a deeper desire, a conscious warning, something that you need help with, whatever the case may be. Let's see what your subconscious is saying, Capricorn. Woo! Look at that. I mean, literally, we're dealing with pentacles here. We're dealing with happiness. We're dealing with success, especially the physical aspect of this world. What you're hoping for, this is your subconscious. This is one of your deepest desires, which clearly, it was kind of like to the surface. So you're really balanced in your desires. You're looking for that freedom. You're looking for that abundance in every sense of the word, especially physically and tangibly. I sense for a lot of you also in health. You want to be able to invest into like the gym or more healthier eating habits, or you want to invest into certain luxuries to help with your physical body, like for example being able to finally purchase a new mattress or something like that, you know what I mean, or being able to finally get, like, I don't know, a vehicle so you won't have to like walk 10,000 miles or something like that. Okay. Or you want to, you're looking, your deeper subconscious is so excited about the abundance that you expect. Your deeper subconscious is literally, with the Ace of Pentacles, is literally saying it's convinced that yes, victory, favor, abundance, quality, all that is yours. It's going to happen. It's going to happen because you know that you're on the right path. You know you're doing the right things. You expect the abundance to happen. Okay? And even your subconscious is convinced of that. And I'm sensing it's true. It's true, Capricorn. You keep this up, your subconscious is telling you you will get that goal. You will reach it. This is a fire that's further growing in you, Capricorn. Okay? You will succeed in this if you continue this steady, very strong, very positive, very methodical, very patient course. Okay, Capricorn? The Ace of Pentacles. And the universe is definitely going to compliment you on this as well. Okay? You'll be able to get certain luxury items. You'll be able to afford that trip. Okay? You'll be able to create those passive incomes. You'll be able to climb that corporate ladder, whatever the case is for you. Okay, Capricorn? Your subconscious is very excited about that too. So everything in you is driving you towards these heights. So let's see what the future in this regard is going to, at least towards the end, at least of the 22nd of March 2023. Let's see what the future aspect is saying. Oh, yes. Look at that. Again, Capricorn, clearly this is about, your resources, your physical world, especially your money, your time, your efforts. Towards the end, the Two of Pentacles. Towards the end of the dates for this reading, which would be more so the 22nd of March, Capricorn, clearly you'll have a decision to make. It's a good decision, I'm sensing. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, he's juggling. The decision will be something like, okay, you have these two promising course of actions. Which one should take precedence at this time? Which one can wait? Okay, which one is benefiting me more right now, and which one needs to be cycled in later? You understand? Where should I spend this money as opposed to saving this money? Like, how much money should I invest into this, and how much money should I save into this? There are some good, like, I sense hard decisions for a lot of you, but it's good hard decisions. It's positive decisions. It's moving forward type decisions. It's like I told one of the people, it's like, one of those good problems to have is when the bank calls you and it's like, Mr. or Miss, we appreciate you banking with us, but you have way too much money, and our bank or our branch is only insured for X amount. So we want to offer you these other two branches or these other two banks to consider wealth management. You know what I mean, Capricorn? It's like that. Okay, so towards the end of the 22nd, some of you, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, wow. That's like basically the rest of the month. Towards the end of the rest of the month, you will have some big decisions to make. And some of you, it could be even be managing your physical living arrangements. You understand? Whether you're going to move to this place or that place, whether you're going to stay where you are right now, okay, for a little while longer, and continue to invest in the business. Continue to save. You understand? Can you tolerate where you're living now? Whatever, you know what I mean? It could be something like that. But the point is, there's some harder decisions, reasonable decisions, to be made coming towards the end of the month. Okay? And I said you will, Spirit said take card. Oh! Look at that. The Lovers. Okay, so with this decision, some of you, clearly, it's not necessarily just you making this decision. There will be another individual. Now, it doesn't have to be relational. It could be a close personal friend. It could be a business partner. It could be a family member, whatever the case is. But for some of you, you cannot make this decision alone. You'll know how it resonates with you. This is for some of you. You cannot make this decision alone, okay? You have to sit down, and that's why I said hard. It's like a hard conversation. You have to sit down and have a talk with that significant other people or person, okay? The lovers, okay? They want the best for you as well. I sense that holistically. But even they have, you live in your life, they're living their life, and you cooperate. You must compromise sometimes. You understand? Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Thank you, universe. So now, Capricorn, let's see what is in your external self. What are you showing consciously to the world? Okay, what do you wake up and greet the day with, and other people with? Okay, what are you exuding consciously? Ah, look at that. Look at that. The Four of Cups. So you are, what's happening is you are kind of exuding a poised, very calm, very casual, very organized, very peace, very zen, not ruffled, demeanor to your clients, okay? To your, the corporation that you're in, to your employees, to your project, people who are involved in the project, or even in your family members. You're giving it almost a semi-stoic demeanor, like a deep thought, but open, very deep contemplative, but still very calm and at peace with your decisions. Okay, that's the type of external energies that you're giving off. That's how you're looking. Okay, but I'm also sensing you are in a very strong, optimistic energy, whereby you're expecting only the best. You're expecting that the hand of God, the hand of the universe, is going to definitely meet you in your efforts and give you beyond what your expectations are. And look at that. The Ace of Cups right there and the Ace of Cups right here. That's what's coming. See, the same thing. It's coming. You continue this vigilance, Capricorn. You're doing a fine job. Okay, but this is what you're showing in your external world. I think that is so calming, because other people can be flustered and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There could be, look at this. I'm drawn towards this little mouse road down here, looking at the cups, and this person is kind of worried. Are these cups filled? Are this, should we be concerned about that? And then we have a squirrel up here going fast, and some birds over here. Some people may be coming out of your life as well, in certain respects, but I'm also sensing let them go. They were there for a time, let them go. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, but you are the one who is keeping the calm demeanor. You are almost a level of glue that's keeping everything stable. Okay, that is what you're showing people. So let's see what is in your external world, what is surrounding you. This could be saying like the people surrounding you, the environment, whatever it is. It could be even the energy of where you're living, and that doesn't have to be in just your house or something. It could literally be your state that you're in, or your what do you call it, constituents, or your island, or wherever you're watching this. We're just going to take a look at what the energy flow of your environment is around you between the 11th and the 22nd, Capricorn. Okay, so your environment, or at least the environment that you have yourself in, is very focused, which makes perfect sense. So a lot of you really are just getting up, going to work, coming back, and resting, basically. I'm sure you have your grocery shopping in there, and you have maybe some of you go to the gym and other things like that. But primarily speaking, that's where your focus is right now. We already knew that with the Emperor energy and the Eight of Pentacles down here. We already know you have a very focus, and with the Six of Pentacles here, we already know you're very focused on work. The King of Swords. Your environment is very, very strict in the sense of organization and setting up a system, a working system, something that will withstand the test of time, something that can run even if you're not there, something that is in a good mindset, something that has problems solved. Okay, there are systems to solve any problems that could come up. This is someone who's putting everything together. Okay, now this is someone who is definitely the King of Swords, is definitely also speaking and putting certain people in place to deal with certain things. Okay, I also said some of you may be teaching certain people how to do certain things. Some of you may be mentoring certain people. Okay, and some of you, I'm sensing that you just polished that crown, whereby some of you have just been placed in this particular world where you're delegating and making sure certain things are going a certain way. Okay. You are in a sense of authority, a sense of where you give direction with your family members, your friends, coworkers, whatever the case may be. It's very prominent, it's very succinct. Like they know you are the person to go to talk to ask, is this going in the right way? Should we do anything else? What do you like done? Stuff like that. Okay. And the same thing with your clients. Some of you are in a base, an understanding where you may have a lot of questions from your clients regarding what they think they want to do. And then you are the professional in this and you're giving them advice on what they should do. And if they do this, then you will do this and stuff like that. I'm sensing that for some of you. So it's really focused on the like developing a system of things. Okay. So that's in your external world. So what are your hopes and fears? What are your hopes and fears, at least between the 12th and the 22nd of March, 2023, Capricorn? What are your hopes and what are your fears? Oh, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is coming to me as a straight black and white type thing. Your your hope is that you do rise into this next elevation of life and living. More luxury in your life, more self-worth in your life, more capabilities I'm also sensing in your life. You want to be able to also travel more, have in a better standing of company, and just be able to relax a bit and just kind of how would I say, in your social dynamic, be a bit more flexible and able to have certain levels of fun, and also I am also sensing a very strong vibration whereby you want to further your abilities, you want to further your advancement on many levels. Okay, so those are your hopes. You want a certain security. You don't want to worry anymore. You want to look good. You want to know that you can be about your business or whatever the case may be, and things will not fall apart. Those are your hopes. Okay, and your fear in the Queen of Pentacles is, what I'm sensing is, you don't want the auspicious nature of your success to blind you from things you really should notice. You don't want the glitz and the glamour to cause you to forget certain life lessons that you have worked feverishly and hard through to get to where you are now. You don't want to become over anxious and over what's the word I'm searching for? It's, when it's like you're judging too harshly, like almost thinking that people are only around you to take from you, and they only like you because of what you could bring to the table. You don't want to get into that mindset. You're afraid of that. You don't want that. That's stressful. You don't want that. You want to know that people who are in your life are in your life for the good reasons, for the right reasons, and not to take advantage of you. These are the things you're worried about. And honestly, with those particular aspects, use discernment. We're all going through an understanding, and because you are aware of these fears, more so than not, you will reinforce yourself to more of a balanced mindset to deal with that. Okay, and whatever form or shape those come. Okay, but this is letting you know what are those particular hopes and fears that may be going through you at this time as well. Okay, I sense also for some of you, some people towards the end or the progression of where you're going, some people will try to hold on your coattails. Okay, I'm seeing the tail of the dress, I'm seeing the tail of the peacock. Okay, some people will try to get at the last minute. Okay, they ain't put no work into anything, Capricorn, but they want to come on board at the last second. Not to say that, it's, certain last second things sometimes, is it could be positive, but I think in those cases, perhaps you should take a second look. Okay? So Capricorn, let's see what the outcome of the whole vibe, the outcome of the 11th and the 12th to the 22nd of March is dealing for you. What is the more likely outcome of stuff? What is, if you follow a certain understanding, or what you may be needing to be aware of at the outcome, or whatever it is, have you? Yeah, look at that. The 7 of Wands. So the outcome again is just busyness and work. So what's happening here is a lot of this was in your pentacles, preparing, fixing, delegating, all the kind of stuff, putting investments where you need to do them and all the kind of stuff. And the outcome is getting into more of a, how would I put this? Almost like you're in a lot more debate, a lot more talk regarding the decisions of the resources and your time management, all that kind of stuff. A debate on how to further move forward. Debate on the hands-on decisions that have been made and the progress of things, or the launch of things. Okay, and you are justifying certain actions of which you've did to certain people, maybe clients, maybe the corporation that you're working in, maybe telling your employees this is what you've been in contact. You've looked at the numbers, you've looked at the books, you've looked at the time management. This is how we're going to move forward. Okay, so you talked with your coworkers or your friends or your family members, whatever the case may be. You are setting the final course of action, Capricorn. You know the direction, how you're going to go, and this is the door you're showing them about, and you're explaining yourself. You're also hearing feedbacks. Okay, so and you're considering those feedbacks, because a decision has to be made now. There's no more talking and planning and delegating in certain respects and teaching and all the kind of stuff and making sure this is working. No, at the end of it all, it's time to move forward. Okay, that's what the end result is. All of this, okay, is in an effort to take that next chapter in the book. Okay, to move forward with that plan of action. Okay, and it's a positive one too. Okay, so let's see what the angel message is. Angel message, angel clarifier, regarding the entirety of the energies through the 12th and the 22nd, respectfully, through this for you, Capricorn. What is the angel dynamic of it? Okay, the divine vibes, as it were. Oh, look at that. Angel message, angel clarifier. So the divine message, again, is the same thing. There's a lot of activity in your life right now. Okay? A lot. 8 of Wands. A lot of activity. A lot of back and forth. A lot of planning. A lot of talking. Okay? In some cases, you need to speed up some talking. I'm sensing for some of you. So some of you, Capricorn. Okay? You've been procrastinating in certain areas. I sense that with the lamb, but for the majority of you, you are on target. You are seeing the opportunities, the highlights, and you're not going to waste the opportunity. You're not going to waste any time. You're going to keep moving forward towards your betterness. Okay, and only a handful of you, Capricorn, I said yes, you are working, but there are some places where you can just pull the strap tighter, you understand, or get those boots on and do a little bit more. You know who you are. You'll know who this resonates with. Okay, you're still going on course, great, but you can be further along if you don't procrastinate in certain respects. Okay, and the angel clarifier is the 5 of Swords. You are fighting through these battles, and you're gaining victory. You're gaining momentum with each victory, with each step, with each day. You gain more clarification with those swords. You gain more discernment with those swords. You gain more intellectual understanding with those swords. You have a plan of action. You get that experience of battle towards victory. All of this is another victorious battle that you're in, especially between the 12th and the 22nd, Capricorn. Okay, you see this? The 5 of Swords, victory. Victory is yours. You can do this. Fight, fight, fight. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay? You are doing well, Capricorn. Very well. Okay? So Capricorn, I really do hope that this message has helped you and encouraged you and advised you and all of that kind of good stuff. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And remember that I am also offering personal readings at this time, and the information for that is also in the description box below. I wish you all the best. Bye.